Greetings everyone, and Great here for another 8 Mythology Replay. So on the north side as the blue Fuxi, we got JeannieJeannie. So on the south side as the red Zeus, we got FarBeyondDriven. Let's see now. Of course, when it comes to the major gods' powers, Fuxi does provide a focus on human soldiers and heroes. Favored lands causes buildings to research 300% faster. Military camps, machine workshops, additions cost minus 25%, and gains access to Nazi, the hero boy thing, in the classical age, and additional legendary hero as each age gets stronger. When it comes to Zeus, of course, Zeus is the infantry and hero faction as well. Starts with 10 favor. Favor gains 20% faster, so you can use it a bit more. Myth units cost 1 less population, so you can field a larger myth unit army. Which, nothing says myth units here right now. Infantry do plus 6% more damage for his buildings, and hoplites move 50% faster. Additionally, of course, he gets his own unique human soldier in the form of the Myrodrome. Fuxi could go ahead and age up to these two. You got the not Minotaur man Chuyo. You have access to the lightning weapons, a short-term stun attack for your human soldiers. Yazis, a weird dog, dragon, leopard thing that can teleport and slice people with a sword in his mouth. A poor man's repeat, if you will. Let's see now. Then Yazi, this improves the halberds maximum range, increases and gives a bit more snare effect to the cavalry. This here give you a bit of pillage, destroy 50% of the destroyed enemy buildings, costs war to the player. And more Yazi stuff, so 2 Yazi upgrades. Oh, who already aged up? Zeus has already aged up, and he's gone for Athena. We'll talk about him in a little bit. You got Jason there stabbing these Kafu. It looks he's aging up to Chiyu. I was going to cover the other minor god, but that's simply not going to be the case. Athena does, of course, give access to the Asia shield, increasing human soldiers, or is it human infantry or human soldiers pierce armor. And Sarasia, improving hoplites range and damage. And I can't remember the last one. I think that was the Bold Minotaur upgrade.
准备好了。好的。
Even though those Kafu are large like giants, I don't think they take any bonus damage from heroes. Guess we'll find them soon enough. Northern Minotaur's about to take out this house. I need to take some damage there. Do not the Yazi. Yazi teleports way forward. Yazi has 300 health and a slow attack speed. 13 attack damage, and it looks like the Minotaur does go down. There's a decent number of pioneers as heroes on the field. Yazi takes a fire there. The Yazi does move at 5.3. Jason moves at 4.3, and Hercules does move at 5. And it looks like the Yazi will just go ahead and stay safe. Howdy. Oops, I just saw your YouTube comment, but it didn't pop up there, and I think I know why. I forgot to hit this one button right there. That generally fixes that issue. Looks like Red does claim the goats. They are, of course, the goat. Of course, there's another blue goat here. Right now, the Peach Blossom is earning some food. I usually want to see usually like to see players tend to go for 2 Peach Blossoms as soon as they can. 1 rhinoceros does get killed off there. It can contain a lot of delicious food inside of him. It can contain 650 delicious foods. Sorry, my nose is starting to run once again. Wizard Red has gotten a good number of goats, 16 goats. That's a scout there. Blue has not gotten too many goats whatsoever, and that's actually a bit of a problem. Like I said before, goats are of course the goat. Yang right now provides all of his human soldiers additional 10% damage, including the siege weapons, while the other one, Yin, will provide him additional resource collection by 10%. Got some Thou swordsmen now being queued on up as well. There's a frontline infantry unit there. Fire archers are a counter infantry and counter range or counter building unit. Relatively low base damage, good multiplier. Poor range overall actually as well. The Pegasus does get shot down, mostly thanks to the Pioneers. If I remember correctly, Toxates have like 16 range. When it comes to standard infantry range infantry units there, I think the Atlanteans ones are just known for their good range, which I think they have usually like 20 base range. Sorry, my allergies have been kicking in, so getting a little bit stuffed up. So I got some stables there. Looks like Red's getting pissed to building his life. Fire archers been pretty common, so Hippus would be a good way to help counter them. Yazi is quite wounded. Jason just needs to get probably one good stab onto him and he goes down. 59 health. Jason takes quite a bit of damage. It doesn't go down, but he might as well. He probably should just outright delete him and respawn him if he has the moment. Because right now, he is not going to be effective. He does go and delete him. And I see him re-queued up there. Very good. That's something I did want to see. Because he was going to be worthless in the next fight. This wounded villager may just should have been brought back off the line. And Blue immediately focused that one down. Yazi's taking some damage there. Yazi does get picked off by the town center. Got some Hippus and Toxidaes there. Toxidaes will be generally a good item, particularly against fire archers. They don't counter each other, but Toxidaes will simply just be better. 5.5, 15 range, and this will of course just have 4. Same health. Oops. Let's take out that house there. House slowly going on down. More Harshman build queue. Got Reds going for more Hippus. Pioneers are classified as ranged hero, or ranged soldier, so Hippus will do bonus damage to them. And I don't think Red can get out any Peltas this age, so he's going to rely on Hippus for a counter unit. More Hippus being employed on the field. More Toxidaes as well. Got some Kafus and villagers being both getting queued on up. Multiple fire lanterns, sky lanterns push way forward. Good number of villagers here to be picked off by these various ranged forces. Red's Hippus way over there, way out position. Villagers trying to stand and fight. Oh, I don't like to see that. Lightning weapons also pulling a field as well, stunning some of these villagers. And the Hippus as well. No watchtower upgrade at the moment. Purpose push way forward. Hippus as well, but right now the Blue has a sizable army here. Red's Hippos coming in for a flank, but Red already lost quite a bit of forces. These Hippos needs to keep on pursuing forward. Forces collapsing in all directions. Another Yawzi there. So those heroes need to go straight for the Yawzi, which they are. Very nice. Hippos right now just need general A move forward. They may hit some Dallas Swordsman. That's going to be have to be acceptable. Restoration blood by Red. That will help him even out this fight. Blue, of course, they already use lightning weapons. And Blue will go and kill off Red, or Red will go and kill off Blue's entire force there for a nice engagement. Red does have 2 town centers, Blue has 2 town centers as well, and they have similar civilian counts. So Red did lose a handful of villagers. And Zeus still has his bolt. Do now have Gormang now being researched to get access to Tao Wu. If I remember correctly, that's the one that is a myth unit that sort of smashes his head into things and charges, but I could be mistaken. I always get those all mixed up. After all, the Chinese were not in Gold Edition. Lucy is also taking time to clip the Peach Blossom and has been seized. We've got a Javelier here, a counter range unit. Hippos coming on the flank. There's some house Javeliers here. Yep, that's Tao Wu. It's the one that charges forward. Temporarily increases movement speed. Good against buildings. There's the charge attack and headbutt stuff. Over here, Red is now charging his way forward, trickling multiple structures. Toxic is being distracted by a building. More Hippos over here, trying to hunt some more villagers. Yazi being another Yazi being summoned there. Tao Wu pushing forward. Let's get some hits there on the Hippos. Zeus is not starting to age on up. Zeus has a large pile of resources. So you could actually eye for age up. Dionysus will of course give access to Hydros, increase unit hit points, and Tharkian horses. While Apollo does give access to Manticore, the Healing Temple, and Sunray. Both are good options. Neither plays an infantry motif, barring Dionysia. But I'm also more biased towards Manticore when it comes to Myth unit. Underworld Passage and Bronze are both excellent god powers, either way. You now have Dionysus selected there. And right now, with the amount of range in the field, the Tharkian horse is probably a better call. At least still be a good call. For Red Smith units, you got Athena with the Minotaur, and going for Dionysus, which will be the Hydra. Hercules and Jason right here. His first Minotaur has already gone down. He decided not to choose any more at the moment. Red's villagers here taking the wrong path home. Forward, Tao Wu turning forward is a decent tank, but not really had DPS. 20 hack damage, low slow rate of fire. Oh, the horses are not myth units. Centaur. He's referring to Centaur. He did not select Centaur. Yazi pushes forward here. A lot of these villagers from the Crusades going down to the Javeliers. Hit this, getting some good hits there. But you can go for Darkian Horses upgrade of Dionysus, which gives him what, 30% or 35% lifesteal, which should be pretty nice. But this one has gone for a good some halberdier upgrades, increasing their range and give them a bit more of a snare to sort of escape. Siege crossbow now pulled in the field. Now he's going for some Hypasus, a counter infantry unit there. With the amount of range on his field as well, could go for some Peltas, but he's right now trying to spin on the Javeliers, which are anti-range units as well, so they'll be at equal footing at that point in time. Dark Age Hypasus here. Overall, Hypasus would be a good call, and maybe some Hippus. There's the Hydra here. Barracks going on down. We have now the medium cavalry upgrade. The ball goes straight for heavy cav. He has extra bronze help him win, but right now his gold is minimal, which is a problem. He needs to fix his gold income. So there's some gold down there. Not really seizing it too much. He's sending more villagers down to the gold there. He has a large number of villagers on wood at the moment, spending a lot on wood. But for Tox phase, he needs more gold income. Maybe with this market, if he has a market on the field, sell off a decent amount of food. Right now, Red's economy is not very well balanced. Yazi teleports himself to a villager. Medium Hypasus push forward. Got heavy range and heavy infantry to get up by the Chinese player. Hydra push forward. Not too many heroes here. Just the spray Hydra will get some good work done. And now we do have the forest protection there queued onto this structure, this forward fortress, the ballet. This occasionally get stuns units nearby it, like that villager. Always snares them. Fortress being established there. May want to go for some petrol bowls to siege it. Zeus right now has also no favor income and now has more villagers on the gold. Looks like they're being cast over here. Could start going to other gold deposits as well. He is collecting for this gold deposit, which is very good. And both of them looks like Blue's almost maxed out on civilians. Red's getting pretty close as well. Go for hoplites and some peltast. And for the various copper upgrades, we do have now the levy being researched, as well as Hooves of the Wind. Formation of those guys do get snared a little bit. No heavy upgrades being researched by Red just yet. Has a pretty good queue going. He's going to send his handful of hippos forward to raid some villagers. A good number of granaries here, as well as some farms. Big round sky lanterns being established. There's a bunch of bowls there that start sieging down the ballets. Got some white horse cavalry now deployed in the field. Red's actually trying to establish this town center here. Heavy infantry and heavy range being researched by Red, as well as going for some bronze weapons. You now have some Chuko news being established as well. Fox stays or hop lights straight forward. And now Blue's aging up to Gong Gong. Give access to Quilong and the Great Flood God power. The Quinlong are the water dragons. They have really high pierce damage, but have no crush damage, so they actually are horrible for the structures. So forces can 1v1 them. Both of these armies starting to collapse into each other. Neither side's probably reacting. Now Red's Toxic's a bit too close to the front line, or they are the front line. Red is still some bronze. I think Blue should have kept them pushing forward, so he's already on the Toxic line. It's going to take a lot of free damage there. His crossbow does go down. He does still have Yang available for increased damage. Some of these villagers are being picked off there. Petrol Bulls sieging down the ballet. Hypasus push way forward. Hypasus won't be super great now. He's fighting against cavalry and range. And looks Zeus is going to be queuing up Hera to give access to Medusa and the Lightning Storm. Oh, and over here, Red is starting to put some forward infrastructure here. Got another hero here, the Zhang Zaya. There's the age up. There's Great Flood. He's going to send his opponent's army towards him. And those retreats are not going to stop them all. He will split that army in half. That's a really good use of that god power. They're going to try to run away, though they're going to be severely wounded. And then this gets snared a little bit there as well. Great use of that god power. And Blue to go for another round of stuns. Fortress will go down. Harrow's almost complete. The lightning sword will help her stabilize this region. Or fry it with lightning bolts, I should say, with lightning storm. Cavalry pushing over here. Got some defense over here. Got some heavy tiger cavalry, which are basically conics. Elite cavalry push way forward. We'll find some of these villagers. The villagers are going to get ripped apart there. One Hippus. He's gone for Dionysus, so Hadromos will be an excellent call to help deal with these guys. Does try to get on out of on the far side of town center. Very good. If I remember correctly, this hero also has like fire wheel things, so like it basically has Heelys or roller blades. Now Zeus is H on up. This would be a good time for a Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm has been summoned. And we're taking some damage there. Help stabilize this region. And now he's able to stabilize, able to push forward. He did get inside the ballet to resist the Lightning Storm, but it looked like it got a full duration off. Not sure what you're referring to, or a bad stomach. We do now have these hoplites for 4. Toxic's firing away. Oh, talking about... Actually, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Talking about one of the heroes, the Yang Zhan, or how I pronounce him. What was the other one? Yang Zhang Zia? I'm not sure. The Quilon has took some damage there, down to 41 health, so he can quickly go on down. And you have now the village trying to build another forward fortress there. He may want to go to Pharaoh's Sky Power or the Pharaoh's Research there to get 3 Mire drones. Medusa here did turn that cavalry into stone. Popeyes report another restoration plot in the field. He's been taking quite a bit of damage there from the various sources. The dragon quick goes on down there, wasn't too much left there. Zeus does not have heavy infantry developing in research. Does not have it in research. No champion stuff. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, does use Bolt on the other new dragon, takes it out. Not sure there's a move about him or not. Nezha. Yeah, it's something involved. If you remember from the mythology, he's basically on rollerblades, playing rollerblades, and looks like Red is going to resign there. This Angrade saying, "Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay."